Good morning. How you guys doing? This Mike back with the thought of the day on November 3rd, 2025. First, I want to give honor and praise to Ahaya Shua Ahaya Bahashem Yeshai Rawakadash, Father, Son, the Holy Spirit in Hebrew. Then I like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May your will, not mine, be done. Today, I want to talk about first, I want to give condolences out to the family and that brother who lost his son at that Halloween party. I saw the video and it broke my heart, man. A father should never have to go through that. I pray that whoever killed his son is apprehended quickly and prosecuted to the fullest. Then I want to talk about after that they had the little debate about who's at wrong for the person that did this. Is it the parents or the kids? With me, I always start with the onus of the parents because they're responsible for raising the kids. And in this generation now, three things that really are hindering us being able to, people being able to raise these kids the proper way, and the results is violence and disruptive behavior. One, having no God in the situation. When we was young, we were somebody had us in church, whether it was your mother, your aunt, your grandma, mentor, somebody had us in the church. Right now, these kids have no concept of God. So there's no barriers, there's no lines that they won't cross to do whatever they want to do. They don't really understand the concept of right or wrong when it comes to that kind of stuff. They're not being taught that. And the lack of God is evident when you look around, especially in the youth. Next, too much access to cell phones when you're young. These kids are able to roam and do whatever they do from the age of 5. They have access to pornography. They have access to drill music. They have access to all type of video games and wicked stuff that's being put into their eyes and to their ears. Next, we have no fathers. The fathers are not being actively in a lot of these kids' lives. So a lot of these young boys are growing up being raised by a woman and who is naturally emotional. These guys don't understand how to have conflict resolution conversations. So as soon as they feel some kind of way, they see mom feel some kind of way, mom usually start yelling at them. She usually gets on her phone, be very emotional talking to her friends, or she goes on social media and vents. So they feel like anytime I'm feeling upset, I have to react some kind of way. Then you throw in the media aspect of it, watching these different movies and TV shows, Power and Shy or Chai, whatever it's called, and all these different shows, it desensitizes them to the reality of what's right and wrong. Then you throw all of that up, watching the music videos, the drill music, the artists, and you have a ball of young people, especially the men, young boys who don't have the ability to be able to decipher what's right and wrong, and they're not being raised and pushed the right way. We need the fathers to get back in these kids' lives. We need the fathers to become righteous men so they can raise their families, because things are only going to get worse. My prayers goes out to that family, man, that lost that young boy. And this is my thoughts on the situation, man. It's a sad situation, but we lost a generation of kids. As people have to take responsibility for their role in the situation. We failed these young boys, man. Our lack of righteousness and good leadership failed these young boys, and that's the results of it. So this is Mike. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom.